Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 26th of March 2025, our system has identified Palantir as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.49. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has seen a decline of 19.8%. This equates to an average loss of 2.47% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 8.88% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 8.88% to 91.80%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 182.12%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 182.12% to 419.30% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 208.80 and 384.33. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline: significant movements in Palantir's stock price on Friday, fluctuating 12.58% between high and low. The Palantir stock price fell by 11.47% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, decreasing from $83.60 to $74.01. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 12.58%, reaching a low of $71.93 and a high of $80.98. Over the last 10 days, the price has declined in 7 of those days, resulting in an overall decrease of 18.63% during this period. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day by 52 million shares, albeit alongside falling prices. This could serve as an early warning sign, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 146 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $10.78 billion. Looking at the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $125.41, while the lowest price reached $20.33. Currently, the price sits at 40.99%, or $51.40, below the 52-week high of $125.41, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies, trading under the ticker PLTR, has experienced significant volatility recently, with shares plummeting nearly 11% today. This sharp decline follows a series of events, including an increase in short positions against the stock, which indicates growing skepticism among investors. While volatility can deter many, it also presents potential buying opportunities for those with a long-term vision. The company continues to leverage a self-reinforcing data flywheel that enhances its artificial intelligence capabilities through proprietary data from both government and commercial clients. This approach gives Palantir a competitive edge, allowing it to refine its products, Foundry and Gotham, which foster greater engagement and higher utilization of its services. Moreover, Palantir's recent inclusion in the S&P 100 marks a significant milestone, despite current trading levels being 28% below its all-time highs, emphasizing an attractive entry point for long-term investors. However, the ongoing geopolitical tensions and industry-wide challenges may keep the stock price in flux in the near term. Investors should remain cautious, but can consider the current price drop as a potential moment to capitalize on future growth opportunities in artificial intelligence, where Palantir is positioned to flourish amidst the ongoing digital transformation. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned PLTR a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, it was reported that William Blair rated PLTR as market perform with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 12th of February 2025, it was reported that Bank of America Securities gave PLTR a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of February 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of February 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital rated PLTR as underperform with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Palantir stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, analysts have awarded the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. The Palantir stock currently holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal derived from the relationship between these averages, where the long-term average is above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance is expected at the levels of $84.30 and $89.70. A breakout above either of these levels would trigger buy signals. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, February 18, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 40.61%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased as prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal, 34 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, 9 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages. Buy signal, 26 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal, 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 199 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $69.99 and $68.23. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, Palantir finds support just below today's level at $69.99. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $68.23 and $67.26. This stock has average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $9.05 between its high and low, or 12.58%. For the past week, the stock has experienced daily average volatility of 7.50%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Palantir, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock might be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 13 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can greatly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $76.38. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir encounters its first support level at $69.99. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider transactions. On the first day of April in the year 2025, Moore Alexander D executed an insider sale of 3,600 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Moore Alexander D conducted another insider sale of 9,588 shares of Class A common stock. Additionally, on that same date, Moore Alexander D sold 6,612 shares of Class A common stock. On the first day of April in the year 2025, Moore Alexander D also sold 200 shares of Class A common stock. On the 31st day of March in the year 2025, Taylor Ryan D made an insider purchase of 98,177 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 42.438. In summary, insiders acquired 4,306,173 shares, while selling 10,673,366 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock and have not established a stop loss. Is Palantir stock a good buy? The Palantir stock presents several concerning indicators. Despite a recent positive trend, we anticipate that Palantir will experience subdued performance in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems conclude that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 7th of April, we project that Palantir will open higher by $1.63, starting at $75.64. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.